the question I want to ask you, Gabriel Jesus.
Yes.
Scores a hat-trick tonight, and I said, and you batted it away, I said, Gabriel Jesus has to start for Arsenal up front.
Right.
He scored a hat-trick against the Premier League outfit.
Yeah.
He's played really well, 2 brilliant goals. Kai Havertz needs to be dropped.
Right. Okay.
For me, that now has to be, Arteta has to look at that and say, maybe I need to give this guy a bit more of a chance.
Well,
give him a bit more belief, a bit more confidence, because all he's really done is using bit part.
Yep. Okay, so here's the deal. When you play in games like this, as a second-tier team, and that's what Arsenal put out, or largely, not all, but largely, when you score 3 goals, what more can you do? If you're Jesus now, there's nothing more you can do, is it? Look, I've done what I need to do. Is Jesus the answer up top for Arsenal long term? No, he's not. But you know what? He might be short term an answer. Coming off the back of scoring 3 goals, Havertz are 2 totally different strikers, or they're not even strikers. That's not even the right word. They're 2 totally different front men. Yeah. Totally different. But Jesus tonight, all he could have done is done what he's done. He's saying, right, here we go. 3 goals. We won 3-2. I scored all 3 goals. Had a massive involvement in the game. When's my chance coming?
Yeah.
And Arsenal have stuttered a little bit of late. Let's be honest. Stuttered a little bit. Havertz, look, I've always said about Havertz, there is a player in there. There is no doubt at all. There is a player in there, top-class player in there. But I don't see enough of it. I don't see enough of it. And I think what Arsenal are seeing is a little bit what we saw at Chelsea. Shows bits, does great bits, and then he goes, where is he? Where's he gone? Where's happened? And that's the problem. Yeah. He doesn't do it consistently enough. I don't know what Havertz. I said this when he's at Chelsea. What is his best position?
Yeah, no, I don't think
what is it? Well, I think in the modern game, in a 4-2-3-1, his best position is a 10. But Odegaard plays in there. Unless you play 2 10s, unless you somehow... You can do that. But then you have to change the shape. Then you've got to do things differently around. But then who plays up top? Who is that one up top?
I know Jesus hasn't been great for Arsenal. I get that. And I understand fans would say, but he's not done the business. He's had opportunities, blah, blah, blah. But, look, tonight he's shown against a decent outfit in Crystal Palace. You're not playing against Wigan. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're playing against the Premier League team. And he scored 3 goals. Yep. They've struggled recently to, open play goals have been talking about, in the Premier League. It hasn't been there. They've not been at it. I'm seeing Odegaard and Jesus play little 1-2s today. They're looking to put each other in. He's got, he's making runs off the back. Jesus, I'm looking at him going, well, how's this man not featuring more? If this is what he can produce, what's gone on there?
Yep. The one thing I will say about that, at the weekend when it mattered, he went through and had a couple of chances and didn't stick it away. Against Everton, he had a couple of good chances. Or not good, but, chances where you'd expect a top-quality striker to stick one of them away.
This is the problem, right? As soon as he goes in, if he doesn't score, Jesus is not good enough.
Well, Arsenal fans came and spoke to us,
you need to give you need to give players time.
Okay, so then so here's the question. Fine, let's say you put Jesus in, and Arsenal fans listen to this, we're better to answer it than you and I. How does the team change, and who do you leave out?
Havertz.
There's only one player, Havertz, right? Yeah. Do you leave Havertz out? Because Havertz hold-up play and build-up play, he's a good player, mate. He is a really good player.
I'm not saying he's a bad player.
Right, okay, so therefore, you're looking... Havertz hold-up play is totally different from Jesus. Totally different. You can't compare the two. You can't. But when Jesus got in tonight, 3 goals, 3 decent finishes, good finishes... He missed a couple at the weekend. I don't know whether you go back from this, but there's the question you've asked. What more can he do under a watch of Arteta? They win tonight 3-2, right? And another night, they might draw that 2-2. They might go out in pens. He was the difference between the 2 teams. That's the truth.
Let's go to Heathrow Rich. He's an Arsenal fan. All
right, Rich.
Hey, gang, boys, you all right?
I'm all right, Rich. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Jane, can I start off? Normally, I'll give you an hard time.
Which Jay? There's 2 of us.
There's 2 of us here, mate. You want what one? Me?
I said Jamie, not Jason.
Okay, Jamie, yeah, go on. You do give me a hard time, Rich, to be fair.
I do give you a hard time, but you deserve it. But let me tell you this. On Monday, you became my hero.
Go on.
What you said about VAR, every last word you said about fans, about football, about how it's sport the game, you were not 100%, you were 1,000% spot on, mate. Well done. well done. 'Cause it does show you do understand the game. You do know what it's like to be a fan, and you're so right about VAR.
Nah, thanks, Rich. It's nice words, mate, coming from you. That must have been hard for you.
Well, consider it my secret Santa, eh? Anyway, going on to what you were saying about Arsenal, that's when all of a sudden it's like when someone scores a hat-trick and then the next time they play, they don't know what they're doing. What you lot were saying about Jesus tonight and about Havertz. Listen, no one was his biggest critic when he came to Arsenal than me. I asked you, Jace, what is he? Why have we bought him? Yeah, no, but hang on. But it turned out I was wrong. And what your caller said before you started earlier on, before you started ridiculing him, is that whatever Arteta's done with him, he's turned him into a better player, a more visible team player. The team plays better with him in it. It gives us more options instead of coming through the midfield. We can go over the top. He holds the ball up well. He scored some massively important goals for Arsenal in the last 12 months. And Jesus is just he's just seen better days now. He's all right coming in off the bench. He played well tonight, but let's have it right. In the second half, when Arsenal brought on their good players, right, Palace were poor, right, and he got 3 goals. Well done. But we've had the last, 30 months, I think, of watching him miss goals or miss kick. Like, he just hasn't been the player.
I know, but tonight, I know, I hear you, Rich, I do. But tonight, he's shown that he's got top quality, right? And if you're going into the weekend, you're playing Palace. Surely you'd start him.
Look, no one can deny that he's had quality and he can show glimpses. But you could say the same about Raheem Sterling. They've got quality. They've been quality players. Same as Zinchenko. But for whatever reason, a yard of pace, mistakes. He should have scored at the weekend and we'd have got 3 points. Was it the weekend?
Yeah.
And that's the difference. And I think Havertz now, whereas I didn't have any faith of him, would have scored. I didn't believe that we wanted another centre forward, but we do need something. I don't know what's happened with us. We don't seem to have the same zip or panache. Maybe it's because the team's chopped and changed or whatever it is. But I mean, he could start Jesus at the weekend against the same Palace team because he could. But to be honest, it will be a different game, different players. And Havertz, you don't want to stop the momentum that he's got. We need Havertz all over the pitch. He's a good player. He does get goals. He isn't as great as we're making out to be. But like you said earlier on, he's only 25. And I think he's going to grow in stature, grow in his finishing, and we really need him.
Yeah, I've always said, I've said this consistently, there is a player in Havertz. I don't know how we talk about Havertz in Stockton, but there is a player in there. I don't know whether he's ever going to reach the potential that we see when he produces the goods. Because when he does, you do go, oh, wow, oh, there is some... If he'd done that every other week, you'd be looking at someone special. Look, I don't care. He's not a Chelsea player anymore. He flattered to deceive. There were moments he was brilliant, moments he disappears. I don't know whether I've seen a huge uplift. I don't know whether there's that uplift that Arsenal fans are trying to tell me there is. I'm not convinced that there's that. Well, how many goals he got this season in the league? This season.
Hang on, let me just finish what you were saying. Let me just finish what you were saying. There hasn't been a massive uplift, but the team plays better when he plays, right?
But hold on. Let me look at the league table. Hold on, 1 second, Rich. One second, mate. One second. Hold on, mate. I've only got the top 2, Rich. Sorry, mate. Can't. Where are Arsenal? I've only got the top 2 here.
Number 1.
Sorry.
I'm not one of the other ice cream.
No, Rich. I ain't got the top.
Where Arsenal are now.
Rich.
I'm telling you. I'm talking about Havertz versus Jesus.
Number
You're
2.
Wrong. What you said. You're wrong. It's not unusual.
Hold on. I've also got his. Hold on. I've got his goals here, Rich. Hold on 1 second, mate. Got his goals. Hold on. No, I've only got players that scored 6 goals or more in the league. He's not on it, mate.
I wasn't just talking about his goals. I was talking about his overall player.
Hold on, Rich. Rich, I've got this piece of paper as well. Hold on. It says here, players that improve Arsenal beyond. No,
No,
Right.
I'm not having that because I doubt you can even read. I doubt you can even read. I'm not having that. Merry Christmas. I had your Secret Santa is a book, and you do get to read it. Merry
Why do
Christmas.
you always let him get in your head?
Rich, hold on, Rich.
He always gets
hold
in
on,
there.
Rich. I've got.
Because he's trying to trap me like he's trying
Rich.
the other
Well, no,
ice
but it's just always nibble.
Rich, hold on. I've got presenters that can read here as a list. Right? No, you're right. I'm not on it.
Rich, see you later, matey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
mate.
Christmas,
All right.
Rich.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.